wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin' and soaking wet, fucking around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be on not a man. Hit you up on the phone, I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer, cause you too legit. And didn't know that you my money. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it in a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it in a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we done, we should raise. We can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that it's ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when top to top I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when top to top I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we're getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah, cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way.
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Chair, I've been waiting too long for the car business under the hustle.
Wow, you get wow. You hear about the app in Liberia called Minida right here?
Minida, where Minida got to do anything?
Minida is a ride-sharing app in Liberia that making transportation so easy. You can download the Minida app on your phone and be able to request bike, taxi, keke, big bus, small bus all around Liberia. And the good thing about it, every time you open Minida app, Minida will always provide you your pickup address. All you have to enter is your destination address. Destination address simply means where you are going.
So I need internet service?
Yeah, you get. Of course, you need internet service. You have to be able to use your internet service and download Google Maps first. Secondly, you have to go into your phone settings and turn on your location. And then you download Minida app and begin to request ride all across Liberia. We're all fighting for car and we're all standing long time on the road.
So how do I connect to drivers?
You get a very easy. The drivers will also sign up and follow the same instruction I'm telling you now. They would be able to turn on the location in the phone settings and download Google Map and download Minaida Driver app. And then the moment you make a request, the driver will be able to receive your ride request. And another good thing is your family members and your friends from all around the world can be able to request ride for you in Liberia. You get.
So how do I pay?
You get. All you can pay with is your bank card, and you can pay with Lone Star or Orange Mobile Money.
Is that easy?
Yeah, that's how easy it is. You get.
So me now la transportation may easy. Oh, thank you, my brother. Let me go download my app, yeah. Hey, transportation may easy, oh.
For more information on how to download Minaida app and use Minaida app, you could go over to YouTube and search Minaida Liberia.
Pennsylvania residents, we got good news for you. Are you interested in boosting your career or moving to the next level? Reach out to us at Excellence Staffing and Global at 267-461-7460 and take advantage of our training services and become either a certified nursing assistant CNA or database administrator DBA. We have a team of experts that can prepare you for your next level. Register now or call 267-461-7460 and get a 25% discount with promo code ESG2022 for our certified nursing assistant training or our database administrator training. Registration ends on December 31, 2022. Training cost is absolutely affordable. It's Excellence Staffing and Global, powering workforce with excellence. Remember to call us now at 267-461-7460.
Are you looking for auto insurance, home insurance, and life insurance? Or a business owner looking to insure your business? Well, we can help you with that. At Patience Noah Insurance, we know that insurance is hard to understand. That is why, as an independent insurance agency, we work with you to find tailor-made insurance for you or your business with the multiple insurance companies we work with. Whether you are looking for general liability, professional liability, workers' compensation, business auto, trucking insurance, personal auto insurance, home insurance, or life insurance, we are here for you to help you find coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Visit our website at patienceNoahINS.com or give us a call at 508-321-2083. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok at Patience Noah Insurance.
Are you in search of a credible, trustworthy, and professional real estate company? Well, your answer is yes. Realty Liberia Corporation is a solution to all your real estate needs. They provide real estate management, broker the sale or purchase of real properties, facilitate real property rental arrangements. They do property appraisals and title searches. Their effective and competent U.S. trained team boasts of over 30 years of experience working in the residential and commercial real estate space of America. They are a 100% Liberian-owned company located ideally on 4th Street Sinker in the Oregon compound. They can be reached on cell phone numbers +231-888-282-828 or 231-775-282-828. They are found on the internet at www.realtyliberia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, stop by today at their 4th Street Sinker office and tell them Henry Costa sent you.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is We can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 to $375 when your client buy minimum total sale value greater than or equal to $200 per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town. Through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Today is so it's Monday, the 5th day of December 2022, the very last month in the year of 2022. We just saw 2022 the other day, and today is we're in the last month. You know, we're about to wrap up this month. It's good to be here. Very, very good to be here. In 25 days from today, we will be in the motherland in Liberia. We're very excited. We're looking forward to that. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, depending on where you are, where you're watching from, where you're listening from. We come to you across 7 platforms on radio, 98.1 Bourgeois Radio. We'll come to you on Facebook, we'll come to you on YouTube, we'll come to you on SoundCloud, we'll come to you on the website, we'll come to you on MyTuner, we'll come to you on TuneIn. Yes, multiple platforms. Good morning, Boga.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. And as a matter of fact, it is the first Monday in a month of December. So it's
That
good
is
to be
correct.
here.
That is correct. That is correct. So we have lots of things on our plate, lots and lots of things on our plate. Look, somebody I respect and and I know reached out to me a couple of days ago, and he said to me, he said, Costa, a good trusted source of mine. This is a person telling me now, this person that I respect. He said, this very good trusted source of mine informed me that the Qatari World Cup committee paid George Weah, our president, a handsome compensation for his presence in Qatar, for him to be present at the World Cup. And I said, I mean, on so many levels, I was not surprised. Here is why I was not surprised. Again, Waka, I'm pretty sure you're not going to remember it, but at least some Liberians will remember, because most Liberians don't remember. Several years ago, when the Qatari World Cup team committee won the World Cup bid, there was a scandal that broke. It was rumored, widely rumored, that the Qatari had paid millions of dollars to win the FIFA 2022 World Cup bid. And George Weah's name was exposed as one of the people who received a bribe from Mohammed bin Atta. He at the time was the president of the Qatar Football Association. He was the one who presided over the Qatar bid for the World Cup. And George Weah confessed when his name was leaked that he had received money, $50,000. It was actually mentioned in an email. And George Weah said the money was for his tuition.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad Waka remembers this one because, of course,
Yep.
George Weah said that the money was for his tuition. So George Weah has a history of receiving money from the Qatari football people. It's not the first time. He received $50,000 because, according to the story, he influenced the Liberian Football Association folks to vote for Qatar's bid to host the 2022 World Cup. So this person said to me, Costa, my source tells me that the Qatari Football Association paid George Weah for his presence in Qatar. So folks, according to what I'm told, George Weah was not only in Qatar to watch his son play football. George Weah was one of the high profile. Now that's one thing, whether you like him or not. I was just reading an article yesterday in the Washington Post about George Weah and his son, and while his son plays for I think the title of the article is "Why Tim Weah Plays for the USA and not for Liberia." And whether you like George Weah or not, he's revered, he's adored, he's idolized in the football world. So, and the people of Qatar, the government of Qatar, they don't really care about those, those standards that, the Western world, the corruption and paying bribes or some. We're told, I'm told by this source that George Weah was paid very handsomely to be present in Qatar, because by George Weah being there, among other world football celebrities and other football greats, it lent more credibility, lent more legitimacy to the World Cup. Now, it does not surprise me. So we are thinking that George Weah was there in Qatar just to watch his son play football, but I am told that he was paid by Qatar to be there. Yeah, that's what. And I would not.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all because he wasn't only watching his son play. He was there for all the games.
All the games.
All the games. Like today, when they're having a game in a particular state, he will be there when they're having the next one in another, because the stadiums are in different places.
Yeah,
right?
they have tons of stadiums. I think 7 stadiums
So,
that were built.
yeah, so I agree. I think it's true, because Costa, certain president will not leave his country with this long.
And they've been in Qatar for 10 days. For
10
more
days,
than
yeah.
10 days, I believe.
But you will go for all that time and just sit there?
Yeah. Well, again, as I said, this is according to our source, and it makes a whole lot of sense that our president was paid, and this is illegal. This is criminal. The president of the Republic of Liberia is not supposed to be doing a private gig while he's president. It's just that simple. But anyway, let's move on. EPS officers running away. So, folks, the story has broken, or the story broke a few days ago, that several EPS officers, 9 in total, abandoned George Weah. These were EPS agents who were assigned to President Weah. They were in his personal detail, and they have run away, according to our source. Now, I mean, we didn't break this story. It's been out there. I struggle to try to confirm it, but yes, I can confirm to you that EPS officers did run away. But the number of them, I don't know for a fact, but we're told 9 EPS agents abandoned George Weah somewhere in Europe and ran away. I'm also told that some of the spouses, some of the wives of these agents that ran away have confirmed that their spouses ran away. Now, I cannot tell the last time this happened, when EPS officers abandoned the president in a foreign country and fled, clearly for economic reasons. I cannot tell the last time this happened. This is terribly, terribly embarrassing. But does this surprise you? No, it does not surprise me. These agents are hardly paid on time, like the rest of the civil servants. Their salaries were slashed to accommodate incompetent citizens that were brought into the service. I can imagine the level of disillusionment in the service. So, do you blame them? I do not blame the agents, these EPS officers, at all. I do not blame them at all. Yes, a random Jerry Antoine, you are correct. David Beckham, former, football sensation, talismanic football sensation, David Beckham, was also handsomely paid. His contract is reported to be somewhere whopping $220 million to be an ambassador for Qatar. I mean, that's pretty close to $250 million. And we're not saying that's how much George Weah was paid. But if they paid David Beckham that much money, and all David Beckham did was just to be present in Qatar and making appearances and going other places and talking about the World Cup in Qatar, that's all. Basically, just to give legitimacy to the Qatar World Cup bid. Or hosting of the World Cup. So yes, so we'll look into that story even deeper, but nothing surprises me there at all. But here's what we're told, folks. The EPS officers did indeed run away. They abandoned George Weah. And do you blame them? No, I do not blame the EPS officers at all. Here they are passing around with this useless president of ours who is, bathing in money whilst they are suffering. They hardly take pay. The little pajam they give them is not enough. And so they decided to hell with it. They ran away.
Because nine EPS officers, so how large was the president delegation? Was it 50?
Normally he has a little more than that. I mean, a few of them stay close to him, apparently the ones that are very closest to him. But the other guys ran away. So I'm told they had to send for a new batch of EPS officers from Liberia to replace them.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
to all the EPS folks, you come. Those of you who are coming to America with him, you should run away too. Find your way. Go to your family. Go to your friends.
Costa, you carry me Europe. My other friends run away. Then
You know, they should have waited to come to America. I'm not saying Europe is not a good place to run away, but it's easier to make it here in America than it is to make it in Europe. So you should have waited.
Yeah.
The son of my swine is coming to America. You should have waited until he came to America. Then you run away. Yeah, that's what you should have done. You shouldn't have fled in Europe. Where did it flee? Now there's another thing. George Weah had said he was going to the Paris Peace Forum. George Weah did not attend the Paris Peace Forum. You're aware of that, right, Waka? Are you?
Yeah.
The president lied. In his letter to the Liberian Senate and to the legislature in general, he stated that he would be visiting on this 48-day hiatus from the presidency, that he would be visiting or he would be attending the Paris Peace Forum. The Paris Peace Forum, the itinerary, what he stated in his letter, when he would be attending this forum. No, he did not. No, he did not attend the Paris Peace Forum. He did not attend the Paris Peace Forum. He lied. Yes, he did. Cool.
And Costa not just non-attending, and then he lied that the people have rescheduled the event,
which was a lie. The Paris Peace Forum already happened. He did not attend.
Yeah.
He lied that they said that the forum had been rescheduled, which was not the case. Yeah. And he's currently in the US. By the way, just so you know, to all the EPS guys with him, you want to run away, do that. Contact your friends, contact your family members, and run away. Don't go back with that Salaman Swan. Run away.
Well, Costa, that's just a very bad thing that a sitting president will lie to his people that, I'm going for such event, and if not only lying to Liberians, but lying on the people that the people have rescheduled their event. They supposed to
not rescheduled.
What would President Weah be doing such thing, Costa? I don't know, but in the Western world, that person is no more. That person, they will resign their position as head of state.
We're not in a Western world. We're in Liberia, where anything happens. Absolutely anything happens. Well, okay, the president of LBDI, this guy, Dio Delane, that's his name. So we heard after John B.S. Davis, a consummate banker, professional, John B.S. Davis, my good friend. After John B.S. Davis's tenure ended as president of LBDI, they did this whole process to replace John B.S. Davis. So John B.S. Davis was made president of the bank. I'm told he was not the best candidate for the position, but he got the job because he was favored. Some people say Samuel Tuwe, this is the guy Samuel Tuwe wanted to be president of the bank. And John P.S., Dio Delane, the new president of LBDI, they were touting him as this professional banker. He's got a great resume and he's done this, he's done that. He's worked in the sector for many, many years and all that kind of stuff. And then a few days ago, Martin Cully did a publication. You know, when Martin Cully is ready when he gets ready for someone, he would begin with one long post. I hardly ever finish reading Martin Cully's posts. His posts are always very long, but very substantive. Lots of meat in it, but I don't read it all. I just need to read the first couple of paragraphs, and then I understand the post fully. You know, I don't have to finish reading it. But Martin Cully does put a lot of effort into what he does. So Martin Cully did a post in which he stated that, and he said the facts. And Delane is yet to question. And Martin Cully, what he does his research. He contacted some of the schools this guy said he had gone to, you know, and some of the schools said, no, we don't actually provide that level, that particular degree, or we don't offer a degree in that field. We only do, we offer a certificate. So here we are, this guy lied that he did postgraduate studies at the master's degree level, you know, at places like Harvard, and they don't provide those degrees. And what was it, Oxford? Yeah, Oxford University. I mean, he did not just make these lies about some insignificant or not so important universities. He made these claims about very, very important universities. I mean, you're talking Harvard, you're talking Oxford. And Martin Colley contacted the folks at Oxford University in England. And Oxford replied Martin and said, no, we do not offer a degree, a master's degree in a particular field. No, we do not. And Martin published these things. So we have a guy at LBDI who made all these ridiculous claims that he has all these degrees when he really does not have them. And yes, he's the president of the library of LBDI in this day and age. You know, you make all these claims. You got this degree from this place, you got that degree from that place. And then here's what he didn't do. He didn't do his homework. You lie that you got a degree from a place in the field that institution does not even offer a degree in, okay? So it's one thing to lie on them that you got your degree, but it's another thing to say you got a degree in a particular field from that institution when that institution does not even offer a degree in that field. Can you imagine why? Just imagine that. So Dio Delane, something needs to be done here because they need to open an investigation into him. But it's not going to happen because, of course, the government folks protect him. They protect him. They give him the job. They will protect him. They will make sure he's not going to be looked into. And he should answer. If Dio Delane, the president of LBDI, has got any shame at all, any integrity at all, he should answer to these very serious allegations that Martin Colley has made. Especially, Martin has proceeded to painstakingly contact Oxford University, inquiring about this program, about this individual. Oxford has emailed Martin Colley back to say that they do not provide a degree, a master's degree in a particular, they do not offer a master's degree in a particular discipline. Delane has to respond. He has to say something because we cannot have a guy at this level, president of LBDI, with a bunch of fake degrees. I mean, we cannot. But then again, what's going to happen? Nothing will happen. Absolutely nothing will happen because this is Liberia for you. I mean, come on. We have a country where the president can up and leave with a $1.5 million and possibly paid by the Qatari government to be to be at a World Cup for 10 days. I mean, this is the country we have. So what's going to happen to the president of LBDI with his fake degrees? Nothing. Zilch. Nothing will happen. This is Liberia for you. But Delane himself, if he's got any integrity whatsoever, he needs to come forward and say to the public that Martin Colley is a bloody liar. He needs to say to the public that the email Martin Colley supposedly received from folks at Oxford University, in which they state that they do not offer such a degree in such a discipline, is fake. He needs to do that. Because we trust Martin Colley. Martin Colley is very annoying, extremely annoying. We know that. But he's annoying for good reason. He's annoying for good reason. He puts a lot of effort into what he does, and he does not do it with a malicious intent. He does his homework, he gets his facts, and he publishes them. And he has established that credibility. And so we trust Martin Colley. We don't trust Delane. We don't know him from Adam's stray cat. The first I heard of him was when he was picked for the job, or when he was being considered for the job. We're told that there were other serious contenders with solid credentials. But they wanted the idiot. They wanted this guy, the liar, the academic froster. And this is the guy we've got. Because it's always easier to manipulate and get people such as Delane to do whatever you want because they would be beholden to you Whenever you give someone a job that is not qualified for that job, okay, that person becomes beholden to you. Their loyalty is not to the institution, but to you who give them the job that they're not qualified for. That is the case here.
Sure.
Yeah. So Delano will keep his job. Rest assured, he's not going to leave that job. But here's what's going to happen. Next year, when we win the presidency and come to power in 2024, Delano is going to be looked into. And he's going to be disgraced. That's one of the things I'm going to store right up here in this big head of mine. We will look into Delano's credentials, and Delano will be dealt with. Simple.
Is it a turning position? Is it a turning position, Costa?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, you served 2 terms. Yes, I remember John B.S. Davis became president of the bank in 2012 in January. Yes, I remember that ceremony very well. It was held on 9th Street, Cinco. If I'm not mistaken, it was around January the 10th or the 11th, 2012. And so you see, he's out now. So it's a 5-year term. Okay, 2 terms, 5 years, 5 years. Yeah. That's how long John B. Davis was there. He was there for 10 years, from 2012 January to 2022. Yeah. So yeah, he was there for 10 years. So this guy is going to be there until we come to power. When we come to power, we will look into him and we will ensure. You see, because why are we doing that? Because the Liberian government has about 35% equity in that bank, and the president, the minister of finance is the chairman of the board of the bank. So there you have it. Okay, now we'll move on to something else here. Big Light. On December the 1st, we were told that we would be moving to Big Light. We would be graduating or migrating to Big Light. That's what we were told. That's what we were told. Has that happened, Mark?
Yeah.
Is electricity now reliable? Tell me about it, buddy.
No.
Oh my God.
Throughout yesterday, there was in current in the Cinco Belt and other places.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I don't know what's happening because we are day 5 now in December, and we shouldn't be experiencing such thing. The Big Light should have been from the 2nd of December. So I don't know if they are still working on things, but it just been a scene off and on, like the way it been before. Because normally on Saturdays, no current can be in Cinco, and I wasn't expecting for it to be like that. I was expecting current to be in Cinco throughout on Saturday because we are already talking about Big Light. So if the Big Light is here, it means that we should have current on a particular day.
So you mean they say Big Light and we don't see the Big Light, but they switched the thing on, did they not?
Yeah, they say the Justice Minister are going to switch it on, but I don't know.
Well, I know. I did see. They had a ceremony on December the 1st. It was a whole conspicuous, colorful ceremony. The chairman of the board of LEC Money, Ralph Captain, was there. The Minister of Justice, who was the dean, who was the acting head of the cabinet representing the president. They all were there. All the other government officials were there. And they said they turned the thing on. Did they not?
Yeah, because they're hosting an event or hosting a program, and then
my man, I already turned the thing on. I couldn't wait to ask you and the Liberian people, has the electricity situation changed? Is electricity more reliable now than it was prior to the December 1st was in colorful ceremony? Is it better?
From my end, no. There has been no improvement yet.
Well, you live in Liberia, you're connected to the same grid as others. So if the electricity has not improved for you, then it has not improved for everyone else. Now, folks, I would like to hear from the other people. How is it for you since they supposedly turned on the Big Light? They say, Joe, we have brought Big Light. I saw a headline in a local newspaper. Weah brings Big Light. Hey, God, they let Benny who went crying here. Say Ellen was there at the time they started this state dating here. That Joe not bring a Big Light. Everything they just give it to the ball. They can take all the Google thing what they do. The thing what they initiate when they can take. They baba thing what they can do. They now want to take result for that one. Only the Google thing. So the big light has not come yet. Why?
Yeah. But probably when we open the phone lines, people will have their views. Probably
will tell us. If they enjoy the big light, they will tell us. Well, listen.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to say shout out to our friends at Sika Motors. Good morning. If you're listening this morning, folks, and you're in Liberia and you're looking to purchase a brand new vehicle, and stop by today at Sika Motors. They offer a fleet of brand new vehicles, Toyota vehicles, the most durable brand of vehicles in the world. And stop by today, visit them. And they offer a financing program where a select number of banks. And if you qualify, you could drive away with a brand new vehicle for as little as $500 a month. Wonderful. Now, Baga, let's come back to this thing with the electricity thing. So now they need to tell us what's happening with the big light. You know, the big light was supposed to be coming. We were expecting the big light. They made all this hype about the big light. And here we are, the big light has not shown its face. What's happening with the big light? That is my question. Now, so I got this information from the GSA, the General Services Agency, where Mira Bro is the head. But Idris Bility, a guy I know who used to sell used cars back in the day with Kalasco, my friend. Idris Bility is the deputy for operations at the GSA, a former used car dealer. Now, according to the information, Idris Bility, the GSA offered, they did, they do these regular rounds of the debates, and they sold some 84 government vehicles that were condemned, and so they sold them. And they said Idris Bility presided over this whole exercise. You know, this public offering of 84 government vehicles, and they sold these 84 vehicles. But guess how much Idris Bility reported from the sale of these 84 vehicles? $65,000 for 84 government vehicles. So let's evenly divide this 65,000 across 84 vehicles. So that means some of these vehicles, Idris Bility sold them for way less than $700-800 US.
Yeah.
So are you saying Idris Bility basically sold 84 government vehicles? I'm not saying brand new vehicles. I'm not saying that. But he auctioned out 84 government vehicles for $65,000. Yeah, that is what I've gathered. 84 government vehicles were auctioned out under the supervision of the deputy director for GSA for operations for $65,000. Now, here is what concerns me. Idris Bility, that old used car dealer, and you put him in charge of auctioning out government vehicles. Here is what I think, and this is my theory. That boy is probably buying those vehicles himself. Why?
No, I'm not. Okay, let me just say this. I'm not being tribalistic here. I'm not being tribalistic.
No, you there, my nigga, man. You talk out one there, because we're not talking.
I'm not being tribalistic here. You know.
No, you cannot be tribalistic. Idris Bility is a Mandingo man. You are a Mandingo man. So you qualify. So you talk. Talk there, Mandingo brother.
How you get Okado Mandingo man? He say go say.
Yeah. Yeah. You get Mandingo man Oka. He say go say. That's what I wanted to say. But I don't want people to take it out of context. But this is the thing, right? Now that Baga has said it, I believe I have carte blanche to say it myself. Idris Bility, that Mandingo man. That's one. Idris Bility, that old used car dealer. Then you put it in charge of selling government old car. Huh? That boy buying all that car. When Idris Bility,
so, Costa, when it comes to the Mandingo aspect of it, the men know the different type of iron. He now weigh the other iron to see
Man,
What
you
they want?
go man, go mention go say okay. My man, ability probably got something in a garage somewhere. Boy. You know, look at it. He probably just brought people in to buy it. You know how you would just carry a man and you can you're buying it, but he's buying
Yeah.
those vehicles.
Yes.
Trust me. Each ability has something in a garage. And boy, 84 vehicles for 65,000 US. Boy. The thing with government vehicles, they are purchased brand new, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Government has a policy, it does not purchase used cars. Government
No.
purchases brand new vehicles. So these vehicles were purchased brand new. They were used for different periods of time, all these 84 vehicles, and then they were auctioned out. Some of them might be in better conditions than others, some of them might be in worse conditions than others. But the point is, okay, you're talking 84 previously brand new vehicles that were used for a couple of years. Huh, believe you me, Idris Bilete is purchasing these vehicles himself.
Yeah.
Or a good number of them. So because of that, there is a strong chance that Idris Bilete is deliberately devaluing these vehicles. Why?
Mm-hmm.
To sell them dirt cheap so that he buys most of them himself. Okay, these kind of processes, we got to be careful how we conduct them. Because, I mean, government spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy these 84 vehicles. Yes, they may have used them for several years, but then when it's time to auction them out, the process has to be competitive. The process has to be done in consonance with best practice. And the people who are conducting these bids cannot themselves be the ones purchasing these vehicles. We have to ensure that that doesn't happen. But trust me, Egypt better buy all the old cars. That boy got in a garage somewhere. Where he gets Sensi in there, he got Laid in there. Laid in. The person no car there.
Yeah, vamos a there.
Yeah, there. Laid. The person no car there somewhere. Oh, I swear, somewhere on Jamaica Road there, somewhere down there. That boy get one shop there.
Blagina, Jacob Stone.
Nigeria era. One easy play the moment. GSA. Now about play the guy in the country more than anybody. Oh my God. Look, man, Labrin government, I tell you, hell, what's my brother? What? The main to say used car, boy. Used car. You put a main title auctioning government vehicles. And you know, the man is the one who almost got the authority to condemn the vehicles. First of all, before government can say government got to condemn the vehicles, say they can't own now. We got to sell it. Even if they just condemn people, I know when you see the car, you just say that guy own now. We got also that guy there. Oh my God. Yeah. But folks, we're gonna go to the phone lines and take some calls then. But this thing with the EPS officers. I think these guys. What's your view on about it? Do you think these EPS officers that abandoned the president and ran away? Do you think they made a good decision? I really think they did. What do you think?
Yeah, Costa, they themselves they're looking at the economic situation in our country. They're looking at the hardship in our country, and you being with a president that takes you guys from place to place and you're not benefiting anything. If you in Liberia here, you take away like 100 or 200 as take home salary, blah blah blah. So they themselves they look at it. I'm in Europe, and I have family here that want for me to stay here, and I think if I stay here, it will be more better for me than me going back to Liberia. So for me, I support them because the person wasn't doing it to Costa. If the person was really doing something or he was engaged with activities in a place there, no, the guys were not going to run away. But the guys were just left out. They're not doing anything. The president just going watch football game, no job to do. So that's why they escaped Costa, because President Weah left them somewhere. He said, "Oh, you're relaxed here. Let me do my thing. Let me enjoy myself." So Costa, you can't come and leave me somewhere where even even though I'm eating and I have the opportunity to leave at any time, I will go.
Yeah.
They said to the seeking greenest pasture, Costa. So that's why they left.
EPS officers, they made a good move. The ones that are with him here in America, you run away as well. If you want to, you want to get in touch with me, find a way to get in touch with me, and I can lecture you on how to do it. You can run away. If you don't want to live here in the States, you can go to Canada, and you can turn yourself in. I'll walk you through the process so you can run away. You can go to Canada, and in no time you will be accepted as a refugee in Canada. You will get your paper. You will work. Unlike America, it's more difficult settling here, but Canada is the best place to go. The southern Canadian border with the U.S. up there in New York is called Plattsburgh. You can run away there and just go there and turn yourself into the Canadian immigration. They will accept you. They will process you, and they will then give you. They will put you in a shelter, in an immigration shelter. And you can apply. You can apply for something called the brown paper. That brown paper will come in 7 to 10 days. Once you get the brown paper, you can apply for your work permit, which will come in about 30 days to 60 days while you're living in this free shelter. They're giving you free food. They're taking care of you. And then after you get that paper, you can then move out of the immigration shelter, move into the largest society, get yourself a job. Then the Canadian authorities will assign you to a legal aid. They will assign a lawyer who will serve you free of charge from a legal aid, and they will help you do your whole process, and you will get your paper. So Canada is the right place to go. And yeah, I can walk you through the process, and you can move to Canada. Life there is just as good as life here in America. So yeah, that's it. So that yeah, you can run away from Weah. Don't go back with him. Well, let's go to the phone lines and take some calls there. You're listening to the Costa Show, and today is the 5th day of December 2022, and this is what we do Monday to Friday. I'm serious. This is the process. This is the whole process, how to run away. Canada is the best place to go. I'll walk you through the entire process. I'll tell you which area to go and how you go there. You just turn yourself into the immigration, the Canadians. They will accept you. They never turn you away. They will detain you, but it's just a formality. And then they will process you. You will make your statement. Whatever statement you give, say that you've been badly treated. Your EPS officers, your case would be great, that you've been badly treated. You've witnessed a lot of terrible things that Weah does to people. And you fear for your life. And so that's why you want to leave. Canada will accept you. They will put you in a shelter. They will give you free food, free accommodation, and they will assign a lawyer to you absolutely free of charge from a legal aid clinic, and they will process your paper, and in no time you will be up on your feet. And America is difficult to settle here, but Canada is easy to settle in Canada. So let's go to the lines and take some calls there. Yeah. And they will never send you back. They will never send you back. The Canadians, trust me, they're very good people. They will never send you back. Let's take some calls.
Don't be president. We have to send $1 million by and say, my man, you're here, Costa. If you say it's on you, you'll be very careful with yourself.
That's the whole process. The place that you can run away is let me show you the place. It's the Canadian border with New York. It's called Plattsburgh. It's P-L. Let me spell it for you. P-L-A-T-T-S, Plattsburgh, B-U-R-G-H. Plattsburgh is the Canadian border with New York. That's where you go, the southern border. And you can get in a taxi cab, or you can take you straight there and just cross to the Canadian side, turn yourself in, and they will arrest you, they will detain you, they will treat you very nicely, they will process you, and then that's it. Plattsburgh is the place to go. P-L-A-T-T-S-B-U-R-G-H. Plattsburgh, up there in New York. Let's go to the lines and take some calls there.
All right. Let's take this first caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Your name, where you joining us from?
Let me say good morning to Costa. This is Jason Bumba and phoning from the Wild.
Jason, I understand that you're already enjoying a big light, eh?
No. We having on the part of the RI highway that I live. We have not seen that. I think somebody told me just in a passing that they are extended as far as member stand. But beyond member stand, R2, Duazon, Boystein, and the avenue going towards, how you call it, the rest of the other people, no, we are not seeing any sign like that. So they have not reached our own community. But somebody was just saying that somewhere around member stand, they're doing some connection there. But beyond that, no, for that area, no, we are not seeing any such thing like that. We see expansion in the area. But quickly, of course, basically, the issue regarding the vehicle, that which irritability, I think that Senator Milton TSA request was not in entirety the vehicle that are under the supervisions of the GSA. It was specific. He wanted to know exactly the huge quantity of the heavy vehicle that was left behind by Omil. Because we are reliably being informed that Omil, while they were leaving the ground, they left a heavy truck here, some vehicle here to help the government of that, and those vehicles just vanished in thin air. And I think that the Senate committee did not do well to show that it did the best of it. What you think? Other senators now in government, I'm not pointing at anybody, I'm not accusing anybody. But what you think? What you think? So they're saying, BB truck that he stopped compared to a settlement. When only in the country they brought a huge truck, they have brought several huge truck, no truck vanished. It would be happy the Liberian government, I mean, in some way, but the truck vanished and just begin probably by people who know whether these trucks were also smuggled out of the country and sold to the neighboring country. So the Senate committee did not do well. They just went after there were some dilapidated vehicles that now our focus is those vehicles that were left back by all milk and it was given to the government of Liberia. Right. Where are those vehicles? He has taken a better issue.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That takes different on the line 0770-102-102-886 01038 555-102-102. We're talking about a light. The government said we now have big light. Are you experiencing it at home? If yes or no, you have to tell us. What do you make of the EPS officers escaping and the issue about rice, the price of rice?
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that. So they've increased the price of rice, folks. The government, they put $11 million in the recast budget, supposedly to subsidize rice. They said they wanted to keep the price of rice subsidized so that the business people would not add a profit or increase the price. So they, the government, would pay the business people to keep the price artificially low. But they've realized after apparently blowing up the $11 million, first of all, there's been no account as to which of these rice importers they paid the $11 million to. A few days ago, the government announced that the price of rice, the wholesale price, has now been increased to $17 per a 25 kg bag. And the retail price of that same 25 kg bag would now be $17.50. So the people who are buying the rice from the importers are supposed to be making only 50 cents on a bag. Now, Bwaka, let me ask you a question. What was the retail price? What was the wholesale price again of a bag of rice? Was it $14 or $13?
$14.
$14. So they've added $3 to the price of rice. So we told these people that this subsidy on rice is not sustainable. I told George Weah this. I told him this. I told him personally on a phone call we had. He was arguing with me. I told him. You remember I told you when he told me, Rice Eater Costa, when he sent me the message telling me to inform the public, basically bragging that a rice vessel had now come to the country. He called me. We spoke for 7 minutes. We argued back and forth. I said, look, my man, this thing is not feasible. You cannot keep the price of rice artificially low. Rice price has gone up all over the world. You cannot afford to do this. He was arguing. So now they've gone ahead and they've increased the price by $3. But wait. Did they say they were going to only do it? They were only going to add $2, but now they added $3. Huh? They've added what? $3 to the price of rice. I told the guy, I said, you can't afford to subsidize rice. It's too expensive to do. He argued because he believed it was in his interest, politically in his interest. So that's why they did it. So now to see them increasing the price of rice, I'm saying, okay. Now they understand that it is not sustainable to keep the price of rice artificially low. Yeah, let's go and take some calls there. So the people will buy. Right. The people don't have a choice. They will buy the rice because, I mean, you want it available, you want it on the market. They will buy the rice. They don't have a choice. Let's take some calls, okay?
All right, let's take this person here. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, Kemokai.
Yeah, this is Kemokai, brother. I come on Johnson Street at my workshop. And say good morning to Costa as well. Well, brother, to be honest with you, you know, when George Weah was in the spending, a whole lot of digiba, you know, a whole lot of digiba thing there. Yeah, honestly, and George Weah, they don't even pass one bill on the floor there. One thing I can remember that George Weah spoke about way back when we were in the Senate, he talked about the passport. And then he went details there, we were working and budgeting what he was saying, you know. So doing then, I think Labrin was to authenticate the authenticity of George Weah's intention if it is genuine, you know. Yeah, if you're not coming to see, you know, but Labrin, they doesn't take cue from things. You know, they can't believe that George Weah are going to make the economy milky. You know, George Weah are going to make our economy on the same path with the American economy. You know, that's what they thought, because they felt that George Weah was exposed and get a lot of exposure from outside, you know, going to bring it there. But this is where we are now. The economy is stuck. Nothing is going on. Right. Everything has, after me, brother, I want to conclude, you know, everything has us scattered. To be honest with you, brother, I think Liberians are suffering, and Liberians tend to mad people on a daily basis because of Weah. Because a man is walking, talking by himself. Because he cannot mingle with obligation at home. Liberians are not delighted with George Weah leadership, ability, and maturity and stick on. So, you know, he being able to master the I think George Weah, to be honest with you, for making our people suffer like this, George Weah will be exposed.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. 0770-102-102, 886-010-383, 555-102-102. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, brother, morning.
Yeah, good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, morning to Costa.
Welcome.
This is the group of I'm calling from Do Community.
Go ahead.
This is the group of I'm calling from Do Community.
Segu.
Yeah.
Listen to me through your cell phone. Don't listen to the
No.
receiver.
I'm not listening to nothing that only put in my ear.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me say, I thought your thought on because I want to do about the Louis Brown issue. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say this. You know, Minister Louis Brown. You know, that the concert that best anywhere up to now, they know we said they meant to play power, but now Louis Brown. I support United Party. I United Party, I support them, but they make it all weak. The only way I will support protest now in the Medina, the protest what will bring the head of ban Latina down the issue for what. For any other protest, I agree totally. Then they do because
If you protest, the opposition, they make people weak. And look at paying our money for us to be calling. We just calling for our vote to be here so that they can make that decision for us so we can enjoy our country. But they're not doing that. They bring important issue. They leave it that you going to protest what they all the time. What they will be for us. They will not make job we have to resign. They will not make up a way to cheap. They will not make job protection. They will not do nothing. They protest for the woman to resign. If they want now resign, let me tell you this. I'll tell you two things. 2024. There will be interim government or Georgia will go back.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. Let me say something to this protest, that this rally or whatever they call it that they said they're doing, and don't call it date. We're not promoting it. We're not part of it. I just want to say this. People have been asking me, Costa, are you going to be supporting this rally or whatever they call it? Read my lips. I, Henry Pedro Costa, will not be supporting this rally or whatever you call it. The COP that I'm head of will not be supporting this rally for several reasons. I am not against them. I respect and will defend their constitutional right to rally, but we will not be supporting them. I just want to let you know. So to all my people, those of you who are asking me whether we'll support it, we are not going to be supporting it. We will not be supporting it, especially a protest that was called, a rally that was called by a political party. A political party that stood against us when we, as a pro-democracy group, called a protest, when they condemned us, when they accused us of trying to undermine, to overthrow the government, we will not be supporting them. The COP will not support any group, any political party that calls a protest when that same political party issue tons of statements accusing us of treason and all kinds of stupid things. We will not be doing that. So that is exactly what we're doing. And besides that, you are a political party. We're a pro-democracy group. We should not be behind you. Besides, if you want our support, we're the one group that has called the largest protest in the history of the country. You should have consulted with us first if you want our support. You don't go and announce the protest and expect the one group in the country that has the power to organize and bring onto the streets the largest number of people to protest, to come and support you after you go and announce. We don't operate that way. So we're coming to Liberia on December 30th. We're not supporting any rally organized by any political party. I just thought you should know that. And besides, we're not even comfortable doing a protest with a political party. We're not. We're not. You're trying to look for a means to give yourself a momentum boost. We're not going to help you to do that. We're not going to help you to boost your morale. We're not going to be a part of that. So all my people, stay away from any rally called by any political party, especially a political party that never stood with us, that condemned us when we, the COP, called for a protest in the interest of the country. Let's go back to the phone lines and take some calls there. No political party will call a protest and you go there. They're looking for a way to boost their morale. Their momentum is dead, and they're trying to find a way to boost it. And so don't be a part of it. It's a political strategy. I know the entire plan. Let's go take some calls.
Good morning.
Baga, good morning.
Yeah, your name, where you calling us from?
Thank you very much. I'm Richard T. Goodman. I'm calling from Benway.
Go ahead, Richie.
Okay, thank you this morning for the program. The internet trying to give me hard time here, breaking incoming. You know, when I heard about the EPS, guy running away from George Weah, you think those men too, because of their security, they have shit in the country, after one of them, they are feeding it. One thing I know, when you go in the market, they're not going to ask you, say, what are you United Partisan, what are you citizen, what are you citizen man? That's the problem that we are going through. One lie in the history of Liberia, you don't hear such a thing. That shows to the world that the country that we are living in now, the situation on ground here is not well with us. So the international community need to come to our aid. And personally, now the matters are going on to the election commissioner. That thing, it is worrying me. I don't know, but come December 30, I will be in Malta. I'm waiting to see our leader, and what our leader saying, I stand by him. Those people who were protesting June 7, they will have all other things to say about us. So no need for us to support them. No need for us to boost their morale.
Okay.
They are because what they just want to they just want us to boost their morale, but it will not happen because what you know that you are the joy, you know that you will not end. Don't start it.
All right.
When we were protesting here, they were all going holding prayer conference saying all other things about us. So thank you, leader.
Thank you so much for calling.
That's it. My people will not be a part of any rally. Yeah. Go do your rally. Oh, they are all own for the people you are not part. Egypt better than just send me some document. I don't know what kind of document you send me. I will send it to you, But anyway, let's take some calls.
Okay, let's take this person here. Good morning.
Good morning, Baga. How are you?
I'm okay.
Let me say good morning to Costa. My name is Lawrence Spencer Baga. I'm in Johnsonville Township as usual.
Welcome, Lawrence.
You know, let me put Mr. My friend brother Costa on the record. He said the EMC and we community supporters are not identified with protests that he been calling or rally, so to speak. It's not true, Costa. The June 7 rally, some of us were there personally.
Listen. Costa had two different rallies. Let me say different protests here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. He isn't talking about the first one. The first one, everybody came together and supported, and it went successfully. But the second one, when they realized that, the Costa boy is becoming famous too much, he want to take over the country, he want to do that. So they start to draw back from the process. They start to criticize, they start to bomb off, they start to do whatsoever thing they could do to bring down the protests. So listen to me. Let me conclude. Listen to me, let me conclude, please. I beg you. You will talk. We are not saying the ordinary people were the one that came up and said they will not support it. We are talking about the top notch, those that are in charge of the party. You understand? They came up with the release. Now you are just a mere partisan. What voice you get to say something I will know? But those that have the voice in the party were the one that came up with a press release and made a statement that our supporters shouldn't go at that particular protest. And once they speak, that's the party.
But Baga, but the sake of the argument, even though there's no point on record that the ANC spoke against Costa protests or whatever, but for the sake of the debate, right?
I don't think you've been following. I don't think you've been following the process.
No, don't follow, my man. I follow all activity of this country politically, Baga. But like I said, right, for the sake of the debate, let's hold that argument, right? So I mean, then how will we work together? Costa always speak against Manazali for being somebody who can hold on to things. I don't want to use the regular word being vindictive or all of that. So if today mind you, people like Costa, they are aspiring to be leaders. They should always have that symbol of forgiveness as we proceed. So that's what the argument, brother, 1 minute now, my man, please, yeah. So that's what the argument that, I mean, did that happen that AFC spoke against Costa in the past? So should we continue there? How they will even collaborate in the future to see the country?
Okay. Thank you so much.
This is what let me respond to that caller and to all of you who've been reaching out to me. First of all, the ANC people do not even respect me. That's the first thing. Your party, you don't even regard us. Why are you asking us to support you? You don't regard us. Why should I support you? I'm not even comfortable supporting a political party that calls a protest that's desperate for attention. I'm not. Have we not supported all the other protests organized by SOUP and the other groups, Baga? We have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When that boy was brutalized. Christopher, what's his name? My begin, Chris.
Christopher City.
Who gave the first money? Who provided the first who gave funds? Who was the first to give money for a medical treatment? The COP. The COP gave money for his treatment. We did that. The COP provided funds for his treatment before anybody else stepped in. So the point of the point is, we support groups that organize protests. We are not against their rally, but we are not supporting it. We are not attending it. We are not coming there. We don't want to be a part of it. And our people will stay away. They will listen to me because I am their leader. They will not be a part of it. Yes. And besides, we're not comfortable with a political party calling a protest and we following them. No, we are a pressure group. If you want to call a protest and you want to collaborate with us, if you are a pressure group and you reach out to us and you engage us, we will support you as we've done with other protests. You know how many COP people went to the super protests? You know how many of them? We don't trust your intention. You're a political party. You're desperate for the leadership of the country, and you're trying to use all kinds of means to boost your momentum. You expect a Henry Pedro Costa to follow you. I lead people. I don't follow you. I'm not going to come follow you in a protest. We call the largest, most powerful protest in the country. People follow us. We don't follow you. Yeah, let's go to the lines and take some calls there.
All right, let's take this person on the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is Johnny was from.
Thank you, brother. This is Iron Garakana Kuko.
Go ahead.
Thanks to the leader, brother. You know, the issue of the protest and Waga, I think the opposition need to be careful with this issue of protest. And like the leader placed it, and Liberia right now, with the kind of government that you have, you don't just put people in the street because you want to show out to people that you are protesting against so and so ill in society, which of course knowing very well that the administration is immature and to yield to some of those count or some of those issues that are confronting the masses. If you will come out with such a protest, that protest should not be a political protest only, but it should have a trickle-down impact on the entire country. And in so doing, you should have the concession of all political parties. What is it that you are protesting, and people should come up rather to the occasion to understand your protest. Not because few group of people and Louis Brown and Jackie from this side, they join to this side, and they want to show themselves out to the Liberian people when they didn't know that the Liberian people are suffering. Louis Brown, when you know that Liberian people are suffering, is it because you want to show to the ANC that you want to gain so and so positions in the ANC and want to be well known? Is this the reason, or you are doing it for the interest of the Liberian people?
Thank you so much. Braga, let me ask you a question. Who does a protest in a stadium?
But even at that,
they're having a so-called rally in a stadium. Who does? Where in the world have you seen people do a protest in a stadium? Please tell me. When we did June 7th,
I listen to the
government refused. But I'm coming. Let me just stress this point. You are about to make a good point, but just listen to me, please. When we did the January 6th and the June 7th protests, those two protests, the government tried to confine us, to contain us in a stadium. They said they will give us SKD to protest. We told them no. How the hell you will go put us in a stadium to do a protest? Who does that? Where in the world have you seen people do a protest in a stadium? I know why they're doing it, because you know what? It's going to be a political rally. They're going to turn it into their political rally and make it look like they brought a large crowd. That's all they want to do. They are afraid to get in the streets because they are afraid. And then they're going to put it in a stadium, and anybody who goes there, they're going to say, the ANC gets trained, they brought people out. We're not going to be a part of that. Go do your rally in your stadium. We're not going to be a part of that. You call it rally. Who calls a protest a rally? How can you say it's a rally? Where in the world have you seen people do a rally and they say that protest? We tired suffering. You tired suffering and you say you're doing rally? When you tired suffering, you protest. You don't be tired suffering and you do rally. They say they call it with tire suffering rally because they are cowards. They are chickens. They are afraid to call it protest, so they call it rally. We are tire suffering rally. Who does a tire suffering rally? You're not tire suffering. You enjoying now what you do rally. People who do rally, they are happy. They are not suffering. Can't talk about with tire suffering rally. I want to be part of your rally. Rally, that political party can have rally. People protest. They don't do rally. You don't even know what you're doing. But I got talk, my brother, talk.
Yeah, so I listened to the Minister of Youth and Sports this morning on a local radio station, and he said that nobody have been given a green light to gather at the SKD. And according to the folks of the folks there at ANC, they say they receive an invoice and they have already made a payment to use the facility. But
all right. They better let people use the place. Listen. Those people are Liberians. They have their right to have a rally, to have a protest, whatever they want to do. And if they want to use the SKD, if the SKD is available, let them use it. If they have paid, they better let them use it. I would defend their right. But I'm not part of it, and I'm telling my people not to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why
nobody pay.
Yeah, no, the minister said they would take an issue with the person that accepted money from the ANC.
Oh, so somebody's gonna lose that job.
Yeah, so I don't know if this particular rally will go on at the SKD or not because he made it clear that
who does a rally against the government, a protest against the government in a stadium?
Yeah, but I think they said,
let's go back to the full line. Just of course, yeah. We were on the streets. We brought pot. We brought food. We brought water. We brought music. We brought light. We're on the street. We're cooking. The government look at alone and said, these buggers will not leave the streets. How they went to disperse the crowd using violence. You gotta be brave. Let's go take some calls, yeah. Your rally in your stadium. Yeah.
All right. The manager our county meet because I think it's supposed to be starting at Cindy. Good morning.
Good morning, Baga.
Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Good morning to Lilo and good morning to Baga. This is Jeff Baker, member of the Council of Petra. I'm phoning from a Council of Petra office this morning down Lane Street. I just want to use the minute to appreciate Lilo for coming on every morning to inform the Latvian public. You know, it's now easy task that Lilo is going through to wake up from your bed, more especially from about 30,000 miles away from the country. Wake up around 5:30 in the morning to inform the Latvian public. This is why we pledge our support to him. We meet women on Benny, women on Wolverine to take him to the Senate camp 2023. Leader, this morning you got me laughing about the EPS officer that ran away that somewhere they wanted to go to America, she ran away and go Canada, you pass it. You know it's laughable, but it's also a serious thing you are talking about. You cannot be working in a government, a kleptocratic government who does not understand nothing. This government was elected got to change the narrative of the Liberian people to the Liberian population. But this government has bring untold suffering to the Liberian population. Okay. So this kind of government does not mean a second term in this country. So I'm urging all Liberians from what of life, those who are sitting on the fence, to maximize our forces to get the government a bloody nose come 2023. Okay. It would be my dream to see Joseph Mbaka to become the next president of this country. And
thank you.
A proud member of the Council of Petra to see my senator, Henry Petro Koja, that I will campaign for, and I know he will beat Sir Joseph face down like a market door.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me take this particular person here. Good morning.
Costa or COP or United Party or ALP. No, we're not going to be part of that. Let ANC try to show their own responsibility. Let them go for their rally. Whatsoever they go for the rally, that's it. They are Latino. They got their own franchise. They can do anything in this country and one is peaceful. Let them get go peaceful and do their rally. But we're not going to be part of it. And COP not going to be part of it. I'm not even talking about United Party. They say political rally. So why should we go there? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Valley for calling.
Rally. Wait, now you say opposition party will use stadium for rally.
Good morning.
Morning, Waka.
Yeah, your name are you calling from?
It's my pleasure, man, being on your show. This is Edo Spencer and Truth from Togo. You know, this is unnecessary relevant they're looking for. And I think for Costa to mention that quote unquote of mentioning on his show, he's getting publicity to it. So I think although you read to caution your Sogodano go there, but I think mention that this platform is one of the big platform. To mention that thing on the platform for me, I mean it's too expensive to do that. For me personally, I know I would have to go there. We know that Louis Brown is so kind. You don't have anything, you don't have space here. It's not connected with the ordinary people. So you want to use that to prove to come that okay, I'm popular. You want to say that who are endorsed me, that people are popular, so they want to prove some popularity to him. That's how you say CPP rally. Everybody should come CPP rally. Are you kidding me? Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Rally protest. We're not talking about it today. The last day we're talking about Louis Brown. I'm gonna follow Louis Brown. That crook, Louis Brown. A Henry Pedro Costa. I'm gonna follow a crook like Louis Brown. You alright? Let's go take some calls, here, brother. I beg you, yeah. I beg you, yeah. You want to use me?
What's happening this morning? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome.
Okay.
You want to use me?
Yeah, this is a call from you. Hello.
Please go ahead. You are live.
Okay. My suggestion is if Liberian people are tired of suffering, they should just have a campaign called "Vote George Weah Out, We Are Suffering" campaign.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Where in the world have you heard the citizens who want to protest can pay the government for the space they want to protest? Boga, please tell me. I beg you, somebody educate us. Boga won't protest. Then Boga go to government, pay government money. You want to rally. You pay for the venue. But I never seen that one before. They see government instead of suffering you. Boga, how much they pay the government again?
Let's get it a month. Let's tell them.
But what I want you, I never see that one before. You go pay the government. You take a hard-earned money. Yeah? You say you already suffering. They call it attire suffering. Then you tire suffering, but you get money to go. Oh yeah, they say they pay $2,000 US. You tire suffering. Then you take $2,000 US, you go get the same government that making you suffer.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling, man. My name is Charles. I'm calling from Worcester, Mass. Look, I'm a bit different with Henry Costa. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. As Liberians, we have our right to gather, whether it's John Paul or Jenkins David that call us. I mean, if we are dissatisfied with the political system, we have a right to express ourselves as a group. And it is outside the stadium, not in the stadium. It's outside. That's what it said. It is about time Liberians gather. Whoever calls us, we gather to show our support that we hire with the government. It shouldn't be only Henry Coast or the party or David Brown to call us before we move.
Hello?
That mentality is crazy.
Listen,
Why are you saying?
Let's have a conversation. But do you know that you have your right also to stay away from any protest, right?
Right.
Okay, so
yes,
you have your right to protest, which nobody is stopping you, but everybody to have the right to stay away from protests, and nobody can tell you not to go there or not, right?
Yeah.
So it left with you as an individual.
But listen, this is what we're seeing. We as Liberians, especially the opposition group, should be united to be able to.
You know,
Nothing like change the status quo. But if we start picking and choosing, make it difficult for us to even fight the existing political structure.
Okay, let me
make it difficult for us.
Hello, let me ask you the question. So
Yes.
it was good when the folks of ANC undermined the COP.
But
No,
are you telling me because COP plan to have a rally in December, so no other person should have
no,
Listen, COP is not planning to have a rally. COP is welcoming their leader. So what I'm saying, I'm asking the question again. When COP had a protest, the folks at ANC undermined the process. Was it right were they right by undermining the COP protest that time or not?
No. I would say upright no.
Okay, so now,
I mean, it does.
okay,
I mean, we have to be able to call spade a spade. Two wrongs doesn't make a right.
Okay, they follow up to the question.
That's why COP.
They follow up to the question. So something that wasn't done properly the last time. So you want for the COP to accept Nana O because you guys came against us today, so we should happily welcome you because we want a unity. So the unity that they never preached last year or even the beginning of this year. So you want for us to start preaching that unity now, right?
Yeah, but Chief, we have to move forward. We can't be on the thing back and forth. We have to be able to look. I'm the big boy. I have to move forward. This is why people respect Henry Costa when it comes to leading the public. But it doesn't mean that nobody else can organize something that Henry Costa will not show up or talk against it. I mean, let me unite and move forward. I have a united front.
All right.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. Well, let me just say this. The ANC people have the right to call their protest or their rally. I'm sorry, they never call it protest, they call it a rally. First of all, COP does not do rallies. Waga. Does COP do rallies? No, we do not do rallies. We protest. Where are my COP people? What do we do? Do we rally? No, we don't rally. We protest. Do we pay money? You take 2,000 you make down payment for a space, a public space to gather. You have your right to gather. A protest is meant to cause inconvenience and to draw attention to your issue. But you are not protesting, you are rallying. The day you're ready to do protest, come to us. We will talk about it. But we don't do rally. We protest. But let's go take some calls there. Yeah. Then you say united. That time was going to be united. Oh, that now you know it's going to be united. That now you know we're going to be united. Let's go take some calls there, Burger. We got 12 minutes to go.
Good morning, Burger.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning to our leader, Henry Costa. This is Bobby Abu Mr. Paul from District 6, SD Kuparu. Burger, I would say that the ANC people go on with a rally. That is not a protest. Okay. A protest will not be here to government facility. He got paying money to the sport complex to carry on rally, then they referring to that rally as protest. That's not a protest. Then today, they are waiting on opposition, on a political party to join them in the protest or in a little rally so communists can get the glory.
All right.
You said today we should come together as an opposition. Now they're pushing togetherness. Why you in the CPP that they had a so-called and quote-unquote CPP that Musa that come as Zanabi come have undermined the Liberty Party political leader. Today you get a developed party in your party. It's your coming who stole the Liberian people that you came to do things differently, but you're doing things the same way.
Okay.
Serious. Because we as Liberty Party, nobody will go down there to join our so-called rally.
All right, thank you so much. Yusuf on the line. Yusuf, good morning.
Oh my God, this is interesting.
The COP you win chair.
Okay.
we want to make it very clear this morning that the Council of Patriots, like our leader here in Federal Court just said, we will not be part of any rally. And more besides, this ANC, when leader came to this country to rally or protest in this country, they locked that gate before our leader here in Federal Court. That this one man is trying to bring war to the country. So we want to be very, very clear. The COP, they say or any other Kwasa protest on the ANC. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take this other person here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, go ahead. You are live.
Oh, thank you very much, Baka. Thank you. This is Vicky Koman. I'm calling for district number 2. I listened to my dear brother Yusuf. This is just sad. We should stop this. The protest of the rally comes December 17th. It's about giving the Liberian people hope that yes, indeed, the opposition means well. It is about giving the Liberian people hope. The Liberians will turn out to this government about the bad things that they are doing. So thank you very much.
Sidiki.
Yeah.
Listen, man, when you can't just be talking, let have a conversation. I want,
what's the conversation?
So, are you still a member of the COP?
I'm a suspended member.
Suspended member since when?
Oh, I'm the leader. The leader is what they suspended me. Then I'm not very used to it.
Your suspension was lifted.
Your suspension was lifted, so I don't know why you say.
No, there was no communication issue to me. Even if I'm a member of
the I will instruct the SD to write the communication. There
is no communication that was issued to me that my suspension is lifted.
Okay.
There is no communication.
Sidiki. You said even if your suspension is lifted, you have your right to participate in any rally, right? Because you are a member of the ANC. No, don't say that one. Don't say citizen.
Ask Siliki why he will come to the airport to receive a leader on December 30th.
You go to the airport to receive Costa?
Oh, you asked me when I go to the airport to receive it?
Yeah.
Of course, I will go to the airport.
I will drive together.
I will go at the rally ground to rally and speak out to the Liberian people.
Okay, Sidiki, on that day, you will ride with me, we'll go to the airport. You understand? You will ride with me.
Brother, listen to me, brother. This is not about going to receive leader. When that time comes, we'll talk about that. But right now, the Liberian people need to come out and speak up to this government.
All right.
My final question to you, Sidiki. Are you now calling for unity within the opposition? Is it what that you guys are calling for, or what?
This is Sidiki is not powerful to call for unity in opposition.
No, don't say that, Sidiki.
What you say so you are looking yourself?
You say?
You are looking yourself?
Sidiki, don't say that.
I'm not that powerful to come here and say,
oh, everybody got power, Sidiki.
We all have a different vision when it comes to the presidency.
All right.
But when it comes to speaking up for the country, we should give the Liberian people.
Oh, now you know that one.
So the Liberian people will turn out.
So that now the ANC people know that one, right?
But what do you call that now?
Because you guys,
you need to start it. You're talking about unity and then you're talking about ANC people. We're not discussing ANC here. We're discussing the rally.
Sidiki is our brother. So we just want to elect this morning to ask
I'm enjoying this segment of the show too, but my ANC brothers and sisters are preaching unity. Wow, this is incredible. So this is what happens when you want to do a rally, right? You start asking everybody to unite. Unity. Wow, this is interesting. I'm really having a good time this morning. Let's take another call there, boy. Let's see how much more time we got. Oh no, we're gonna take about 4 more calls. Let's take 4 more calls, 1 minute each. I'm having a good time.
Okay. All right, let's take Momo the Critical Johnson on the line. Momo, good morning, welcome. Good morning, Momo.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara. And good morning to the next senator of Mosavaro County. I'm saying that definitively because it is clear. Momo the Critical Johnson, I'm calling for somewhere around Monrovia. Quickly, let me say thank you for hosting our, brother. For the matter of fact, all of the engagement that you have been carrying on regarding your comment, Tiki Kuma have been present. So, I mean, even when Louis Brown was giving a purported pledge with a statement, I was at the headquarters, I carried it live, and then we interact, we've shaken it, and we made friends. Well, let me say this. I get a lot of calls from ANC people, our own party men from all the counties, and try to explain to me why the protest was inclusive for every one of us to be part. And I get to know that there was a meeting even held in Ghana regarding this thing and out of a protest or rally. So I was like, later on, I said, but how will a rally be on and then you have meeting in Ghana? What is it? True or just say about this rally? Okay. And again, we said I don't call for high up on ANC, but man, talk to the leader, you can't call the leader so you guys can come and suffering like brother Ezra. So, but I was again about to say your message late last night, but then to listen to what you just said and sort of a loser of it.
All right, Momo. Thank you so much, Momo. We have a very long line this
morning. 3 more calls, and we'll call it a day.
Good morning, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Baba. My name is Hassan COB Sommer calling from Joseph Avenue on Broadway.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the thing we tell you, the people in abroad, we are all the money we run because the money that we represent, we are getting the resources here, they have no money. So if you take the person for here, carry them over there, and the men look at the line, you look at the condition in this country, and they look at the status in this place, they body will be running away. Even when you step for, they don't want to go. If just your opportunity for the guys, and all of them will run away. And you encourage all of them to run away. But I want to run away to go because we are a man who cannot forgive. So when you run away for food, when the ball they are, you know what happened to Jamaica that time.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's take this other person on the line, the WhatsApp number. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Calling from UK. I just want to say something today that all this protesting shouldn't cause any argument, between Costa or the other people, because before Costa and the COP, there have been protests. After Costa and the COP, there will be. It's a matter of choice. Costa is not forcing anybody.
Okay.
But people knows what COP stands for.
Okay, let's take Uncle Mark Fire Davis on the line. Uncle Mark, good morning. Welcome. Good morning, Uncle Mark. Good morning. Oh, I'm not getting anything from you, Uncle Mark. Let's take this person on this line. Good morning. Yeah. Welcome.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Boaka, and good morning to Costa. This is Isaac calling from Finland.
Welcome, Isaac.
You see, thank you. The issue that we are facing Liberia right now, Costa is in the US, and I believe that even when Costa go back to Liberia, Costa will live a very comfortable life. Cummings or whoever in the ANC, they are living a comfortable life. We who in Europe, at least we are living a measure of comfortable life. What we are fighting for right now is the 99% of Liberians who cannot afford basic cup of rice. So coming together to take this government from power will be in the interest of every one of us. Because I know the pressure that is on Costa. Every day people calling him for small thing. The pressure that on us who are in Europe, every day we want to relieve our people from this pressure. And certain kind of rhetoric will not serve us good in 2023. So I think we need to look at this and see how best we can all strategize. Look at the poll that Spoon TV conducted to see that you still have majority of the people saying that they are going to vote for CDC because they cannot see the opposition coming together.
All right.
So we need to take this seriously. Otherwise, we'll have another 6 years to be talking about the same thing.
Thank you so much. Let's take our last caller here on this line. Mohammed, good morning. Chicharito, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai. And good morning to Leader Aaron Pedro Costa.
My name is Mohammed S. Kone, and I call from Johnsonville. Two quick things there. Who didn't support opposition victory in 2028. In 2017, the honor man of victory, he said he was neutral. Two, our January 6th protest, he also honor man, he issued press statement. Who may have been appearing egotistical, self-centered, he's dealing with a political activity. Everything should be about Kumi. Now, I don't think the Costa ever stated that he will attack ANC support. No. ANC rally, no. He clearly stated that it is their right to rally. But he, as the head of the Council of Patriots, he will not support and he believes the institution will never endorse their rally. There's no big deal in that because you did yours, you honor man our protest, but then we amalgamate forces, we were able to achieve our objective. Do yours. Do yours. As for me, I don't support their protest, but I will not use my Facebook page to condemn it or neither attack any ANC folk. We will then lock on that day that they are constitutional right. But what goes around comes around. You can't honor my people. You can't inflate on people's life. You can't be about yourself. Then you say all supposed to be supported. You are not supported. You are all supposed to be supported. Thank you.
Okay,
Mohammed, you nailed it. That's it, right there. You nailed it the right way. Let's take the last call, brother. Then we will go.
Good morning, Uncle Mark. Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. From my end, it's 2 minutes after 3 p.m. So it's not good morning from my end. Okay. But I just want to let you know that the position taken by the ANC when the COPs set up their call for their protest sometime back. Now that decision has become a boomerang. Boomerang is where you have a ball, you hit it on the wall, and the ball comes right back onto your face. You see? So for me, there's still an opportunity for the COP and every other person who is in the opposition to just now join forces, right? So for me, there's still a place for discussion. There's still room for collaboration. But I think COP is just taking a decision now to tell them, say, what you did then is the ball coming right back into your face. So for me, I think they can still meet and they can still talk and still something better can still come out of it. Because frankly, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Mike. Folks, that brings us to an end of today's broadcast. I want to say this to you. The ANC, they are Liberian citizens. I have very good friends in the ANC. They have the right to assemble or to do a rally. I will defend their right any day. I respect their right to do that. But I will not be supporting and I will not be part of their rally. Because I don't do rallies. I do protests. I don't pay money to use a venue. I use a venue once it's a public venue because I'm protesting against my government. So it is as simple as that. I have nothing against the ANC. In fact, I defend their right to rally. But the COP does not do rallies. The COP does protests. That's what we do. I wish them all the best. All the best. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And yeah. Bye-bye.